This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. So I think you are able to see my screen. Vendor invoice, we can practice with four different ways. There are in the system, there are four different ways. I have explained one is invoice journal, one method invoice journal, another method is purchase order to invoice. These two methods you have learned. Okay, so I will repeat the session, but don't worry. So this we learned. I have shown only one time. I will show you once again how it will be. Next, vendor payment. Actually, the screen is only one method, but inside there are so many things. We have learned cash payment. I have not explained bank payment, cash payment, vendor cash payment I have explained. Okay, these methods I will explain you once again. These transactions in real time scenario, you are not going to do it. You are not going to do it, but you need to understand this one because you are going to support the business users. If you want to support the business users, you need to understand like what is the business user is doing. That is the reason we are learning these things. Okay. Next, if it is a customer invoice, if it is a customer invoice, there are two methods. One is free text invoice, another one is sales order to invoice. Okay, so let me go back to the process. So, and one more thing, actually like 6 to 7, like T&L batch, and 7 to 8, another finance batch is running. So, if it is delayed 1 or 2 minutes, please bear with me. Most probably, I will try to join by sharp 8 o'clock. Okay, give me a second. One person is asking the link. Give me a second. Okay, fine. So, if it is a like, what is the sales order? What is this purchase order? Let me explain you. Let me discuss. Fine. This is the organization structure. So, if you want material, if you want material, if you want to purchase a material, you need to give an order to the vendor. That is, if you are giving an order to the vendor, that is called PO, purchase order. Okay, so don't think about for vendor who are you. It is irrelevant. So while learning in your commerce background, whenever you are like you are learning commerce in your education, for this client, what is this? Like, or for this vendor, what is this? They will understand. It will confuse a lot. Always, you need to imagine like you are running your electronic shop, and for you, this is a vendor. Of course, for the vendor, it is a customer, but don't think about in this perspective. Don't think about because you are not running this company, you are running this company, and you are giving an order to this vendor, that is called purchase order. Because we are receiving material from this vendor, it is purchase process. So you are giving an order to this vendor, that is called purchase order, and you are receiving an order from the customers. From the customers, the customer will ask you, your company, like, send me this item, this item, this item. I'm sorry. So if the customer is giving an order to you, then it is a sales order. It is a sales order. Sales order means receiving an order from the customer, from one of your customer. This is sales order. Purchase order means, purchase order means you are giving an order to your vendor, one of the vendor. This is you are giving an order. You are requesting material. In this, your customer is requesting to you. That is called sales order. Okay. Sales order confirmation is available in the system, but not mandatory. Confirmation is optional. Sales order confirmation is optional. Whereas in the purchase order confirmation is mandatory. Your manager need to approve or confirm the material. Whereas here it is not required because we are selling. But yes, some case it is required. You will understand that one later. It is credit limit. During the credit limit, it will be validated. That we will discuss this topic later on, not now. Okay, it is a like T&L and finance together, common intersection topic. Credit limit I will discuss with you later, not now. Next, packing slip. Packing slip means, in the system, packing slip means you are dispatching material to the customer. You are sending material to the customer. You are sending material to the customer is called packing slip. In the system, it is called packing slip. Packing slip means you are sending material to your customer. So this packing slip is also called delivery challan or DC or delivery order, DO, or delivery note or issue. Anything is same. So business people, they may use the word DC, DO, or delivery note or issue. Anything is fine. In the system, it is called packing slip. So packing slip means simply you are dispatching material to your customer. So if you are dispatching material to your customer, what happens? On hand inventory will be decreased. On hand inventory will be updated with minus, because suppose 20 washing machines are there. You are sending 4 washing machines to your customer. Then it will become 20 minus 4, 16 in your warehouse. So on hand inventory will be decreased if you update packing slip. If you update packing slip. Next, invoice. Invoice to customer. You are generating invoice. You are generating invoice, and you are giving this invoice copy to your vendor, your customer. At this time, the financial postings will be updated. Here also there is a temporary postings that I will discuss with you later. Temporary postings. This will discuss what is the purpose and everything we'll discuss later. This one. So remember, like at this point, packing slip means the on-hand inventory will be decreased, and invoice means your financial postings will be updated. Financial postings means the amount of the price, amount of the material, charges, taxes, discounts, everything will be considered and the final price will be updated. Okay, that is invoice to customer. Invoice to customer. Okay, so at the time of invoicing to the customer, what is going to be debited, what is going to be credited? So if it is a free text invoice, we learned customer account data to customer account data to revenue account credit. Customer account data to revenue account. So commerce people, real commerce people, they will not use the word credit. They will use the word like this. Customer account data to revenue account. If they are not speaking, means that is credit. Otherwise, you can use the word completely like this. Customer account data to revenue account credit. If it is a free text invoice. Now, if it is a customer sales order invoice material, then customer account data to revenue account credit, and one more, cost of goods account data to inventory issue account credit. What is this? Confusion, man. Once again, suppose you are selling a keyboard. You are selling a keyboard. Then at the rate of 400 rupees. Then 400 rupees are, I'm going to receive money, 400 rupees. I'm going to receive money. So my revenue account means this is sales value 400. This is sales value 400. I'm going to receive the sales value. Here cost of goods is means, suppose the price of the item is 200 baht, 250 only. Then 250 value is decreasing from my inventory. So cost value is 250 and my inventory is going out. My inventory is going out. My inventory value is decreasing. This is inventory value is decreasing. So the sales value minus cost value, the difference between these two is profit to my organization. Sales value minus cost value is a profit to my organization. This is a credit. The net effect is a credit. The profit will be represented in credit value. The profit is represented in credit. Okay, so 4 transactions will be posted in the system. Sales order creation means you are receiving an order from your customer. You are receiving an order from the customer. Confirmation is optional, it is not mandatory. But if you are going to use credit limit, definitely you can validate, system will validate the credit limit at the time of confirmation, sales order confirmation. Packing slip means you are dispatching material to your customer. You are dispatching material to your customer. So on hand inventory will be decreased. And the temporary postings are there. This I will discuss with you later. Business people, they can use temporary postings. They want business user. What is the logic for temporary postings and everything? I will explain you and then I will show you why and what. Okay, next, invoice means the financial postings. You are submitting invoice copy to your customer. You need to submit invoice copy. During that invoice copy, the financial postings will be updated. So at this point, only material I have taken. First, if you understand the material only, later on I will discuss with you charges. If it is a transportation charges, loading unloading charges, insurance charges, how it will be, that I will explain you later. First, try to focus on this posting. Customer account data to revenue account credit. Cost of goods account data to
Your screen is on.
inventory account credit.
We
Sorry,
cannot see your screen. We cannot see your screen.
is it? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's fine.
It may be delay for you. I'm sorry. So customer account data to revenue account credit, cost of goods account data to inventory issue account credit. So in the system, this is cost of goods is represented in different manner. The name of the field is different. You will understand. This is cost of units. It will show you naming convention little bit changed, that I will show you in the system, but at the high level this is the postings. Okay, so let me show in the system one transaction, then if you have any doubts we'll discuss. So for this, so let me close this application, let me open the application. So if you want to create a sales order, actual path is sales and marketing, sales and marketing, sales orders, all sales orders. All sales orders. But being a finance consultant, we can verify from accounts receivable, sales orders, all sales orders. Because this will be handled by logistics people, sales order creation and packing slip will be done by like logistics people. Later on, invoicing will be done by finance consultants. Finance people, they will do invoicing, finance people. So let me show you quickly. So I hope everyone getting installed in your laptops this install application. So if not, you can try with the demo link, whatever it is there. You need to start practicing these transactions. Okay. So first I'm doing now accounts receivable module. Set up accounts receivable parameters. Accounts receivable parameters. So many people think like, if I know like sales order invoice, purchase order invoice, vendor payment, customer payment, that is enough for me. Many people think like. So this is not your task at all. Company creation process is the most important. You need to practice. Okay, updates. Here I am disabling this checkbox temporarily. What is this checkbox? Why I am disabling? You will understand later. You will understand later. Now I am going to accounts receivable module. Sales orders, orders, sales orders. So there are so many sales orders are there. Click on new button. So the path is showing here accounts receivable, orders, sales orders. So let me remove this function, orders only. Okay, click on new button. Click on new button. Selecting the customer. You need to select the customer from the drop down. So in the system, it is showing DE001 is the first customer. So don't select DE001. Why I'm telling this one? This is intercompany stock transfer, you don't know about this intercompany setups, it is logistics related, so you will get confused. Try to use US001 or any other US001, 2, 3 like this. You can create, you can use. School time అయిపోయింది. So select the customer and site and warehouse you can select here or later on also. Click OK. Now let me show you the item details, like a new thing we are learning now today. Product information management, released products, this is item master where it is available. Product information management, released product. So I'm taking this first item 1000. Item 1000. So for this one, you can go to manage inventory tab. Manage inventory tab. Of course, this is logistics, but you need to understand. Manage inventory tab. On hand inventory. On hand inventory. It will show you how many stock available. So I'm clicking on dimensions. I'm selecting site and warehouse. Save setup. Click OK. Then it will show you under site warehouse 11 is there, warehouse 13 is there. In this warehouse 11, physical inventory is 15, on order is 0. On order is 0. So ordered in total means purchase order. Ordered in total means purchase order. On order means sales order. At this point, nothing here. Now I am creating a new item for 1000. Click on tab. Suppose I have received an order from the customer like for 5 quantity. I have received an order from the customer 5 quantity. So it is getting saved. You can click on save button or Control S. You know that one, Control S is a regular button. Now I have created an order for I have received an order from the customer Retail San Diego. I'm sorry. Now for item 1000, customer requested 5 quantity, I have entered. Now if I go back to on hand inventory, if I refresh, this is screen refreshing, this is application refresh. So I'm not doing application refresh, I'm refreshing the screen. I'm clicking on refresh screen, shift F5. Then on order is showing 5 quantity. This is from different customers, whatever I have received. Of course, this is logistics. You should know. It is 5 quantity I have given an order. I mean to say, I have received an order from the customer. Next, once it is created sales order, sell tab, sales order confirmation is available. It is not mandatory. It is optional. It is optional. I'm not doing this one. It is not required. If you want, you can do it. Next, pick and pack tab. Pick and pack tab. Generate area page. Post packing slip. Post packing slip means packing slip. So if I click on post packing slip, the form is opening, new form is opening. Give me a second. So here it is, the quantity picked function is there, but you can select all. You can select all. Then if you scroll down, it will show you 5 quantity we are sending. We are sending 5 quantity to the customer. Okay, you need to select all. You need to select all. There are many options. All these many options will be covered in logistics. I cannot cover all these things. You need to select all. Okay, then automatically 5 quantity I am sending. I am sending 5 quantity. Click OK. So every time if it is a sales process, it is mandatory you need to take a printout. In real time scenario, you need to take a printout. That is the reason it is showing like you are about to post the document without printing. So it is giving warning because you have not configured the printer. For practicing purpose, it is not required. I am proceeding okay. But in real time scenario, you need to have a printer connection because it is a sales process. If it is a sales process, you need to initiate the document. You need to dispatch the material along with the document. That document you need to take a printout. Okay, I am proceeding. So packing slip is updated. Packing slip is updated. Now it was disabled because for all quantity if it is dispatched, then it is a packing slip journal is created. Okay, the postings was not mapped at this point. Okay, now if you verify on hand inventory, because 5 has already dispatched, then this will be 0 and this will become 15 minus 5, 10. Look at this one. I am refreshing the screen. It was gone. 15 minus 10 minus 5, it is 10. So 5 quantity was dispatched to the customer. 5 quantity was dispatched to the customer. On hand inventory is decreased. This is physical inventory. Now I can go to invoice tab and generate area page, invoice button. So you can select all always, quantity all. We are not dispatching partial. In the line details it will show you 5 quantity invoicing. Click OK. Once again it will warn you, you are not taking a printout. You are about to post the document without printing. Okay, I don't want print now because I am practicing, but in real time scenario there should be a printer connection. It should be printed. Click OK. So invoice is getting posted. So in real time scenario, it will not take this many seconds. It is taking 30 seconds almost. So in real time scenario, it is less than 1 second because the servers will be high speed. So if you go to journals, invoice, if you go to journals, invoice, so now if you go to the voucher, it will show you customer account data to revenue account credit, cost of goods account data to inventory issue credit. Inventory issue is, it was renamed as cost of units sold. Look at this one here, customer account data to revenue account credit, and cost of goods sold invoiced account data to COG is called like this. As I told you here, cost of goods. That cost of goods, it was represented as cost of goods sold invoiced, and inventory issue, I told you inventory is going out. This inventory is called in the system, it is cost of units invoiced. In 2012 it is issue, it is COGS simply, but it was enhanced a little bit naming convention. This is the financial postings. These are the financial postings. Let me quickly do one more time sales order process, and if you have any
Yeah,
doubts you can mute. Yes, please.
yeah, I have
Yeah,
a question. Why the revenue account is a balance sheet account here?
1 second. It was mapped like wrongly. This is not the perfect one. Let me map, because this is demo data. It was mapped like this. Let me
Okay,
change it to revenue account.
no worries, just clarifying.
Yeah, yeah. But it should be revenue account, definitely. 4 series.
Satya sir, I have a question.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Uh, what are the trigger points either in a purchase order or in a
Yeah,
sales order at
yeah,
the time of material receipt or dispatch?
yeah.
The journal entries are coming or only at the time of invoice?
At the time of packing slip also there will be postings that I will discuss with you later. Definitely I
Yes,
need to
sir.
discuss. But I will discuss with you later, because I am explaining slowly one by one, because there are many people who don't know about this commerce, who don't know about ERP. I need to keep in mind their presence also. That is the reason I am going a little bit slower.
So at the
Okay.
time of purchase order,
Sorry, at the time of purchase order. Yeah,
yeah,
purchase
when
order
the
also. Yeah.
material dispatched, the journal entries are triggered or only at the time of invoice?
At the time of product receipt also temporary postings will be there.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yes, it is there.
Yes,
It is there.
yes.
I will show you. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me rectify this one. Like the revenue account should be 4 series. Three, four. These are setups. You will understand these setups slowly. This is your task actually. Like the setups, how it was configured, you need to understand. Okay, these setups I'm doing now, I'm just verifying, but the way how I am doing, you need to learn that one also. Means the major task is setups and configurations. Intentionally intentionally in the demo data Microsoft will give you some wrong mappings. You need to rectify that one by one. Okay, revenue account, it was mapped with the 4 series only. Give me a second. That I will show you. I will verify and I will get back to tomorrow. Okay, where it is mappings.
Sure, thanks.
Definitely it should be revenue account. Definitely. Okay, welcome. Fine. Let me show you once again quickly one time process. Once again the same process, so that if you are confident, then we'll discuss once again doubts. So this is sales order creation process, purchase order creation process, vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. These 6 transactions you need to practice. Okay, let me create quickly one more time, and then if you have any doubts, we'll discuss. So accounts receivable module, orders, all sales orders. Here sales order means your customer has given an order. Your customer has given an order to you. Click on new button. Click on new button. Select the customer. As I told you, like don't select DE001, because that DE001 is for intercompany stock transfer. So what is that intercompany? You don't know. In your demo system, you will find first one is, you will not find this one. This one is DE001. So try to select any customer other than DE001. So I'm selecting DE0, suppose US002.
Satya, in my system, I'm not getting any of the customer account details. Is there a
Which one?
setup?
Which one?
The
What is the error message?
no, I'm not getting any of the customer informations.
Okay. In which company you are practicing?
The same.
Okay. Let me
The
finish.
same.
I will address.
Sure.
Okay. Give me
Sure.
a minute. So select the customer. Select the customer, and then click OK. Site and warehouse is mandatory. You need to map site and warehouse. Click OK. Then sales order is getting created with the number 811. Sales order number 811. It is creating. The customer name is Contoso Retail, Los Angeles. Select the item. Suppose 2 quantity. And at the rate of 1900 price, $1900 we have created. So you need to save the file. We need to save the file. So in the cell tab, confirmation is available. Confirm sales order. At this point, it is not mandatory, but it will be used in the credit limit verification. What is that credit limit? You will understand later. Now go to pick and pack tab. Pick and pack tab. Generate area page. Post packing slip. Post packing slip. So here in the quantity, select all. Even though it is showing many, select all. So this packing slip will be executed by stores department, stores clerk. Okay. So to two quantity we are dispatching. Click OK. So it will give you a warning message. You are not taking a printout. Without printout, you are proceeding. Yes, I'm accepting. I'm clicking OK. Now, if you verify on hand inventory, released product, if you go to the manage inventory tab, manage inventory tab, on hand inventory, this is tab, this is fast tab. Here also in downside also there is a manage inventory. This is fast tab, this is tab. So tab view area page, this is called, this box is called area page technically. View area page, click on hand inventory button. This is button, on hand inventory button. So earlier it is 10, now it has become 8 because 2 was dispatched. 2 dispatched, that is the reason it is 8. Okay, next packing slip. Sorry, invoice. We need to do invoice. Invoice tab, generate area page, generate area page, invoice button. Invoice button. Once again, whenever you are doing invoice, as I told you, in the quantity, select all instead of remaining. In the downside, it will show you how many quantity you are doing invoice quantity. And it is 3,800 is the amount. The amount value, the amount is 3,800. Click OK. So always if it is a sales process, it will warn you, you are not taking a printout. Is it fine? Yes, I'm agreeing. Okay. In real time scenario, you need to take a printout and you need to submit to your customers. This copy, you need to give it to your customer, invoice copy. So if you go to journals, still I have not rectified that postings. It is posting to revenue account only. Let me verify. Voucher. So if you verify, of course it should be 4 series. The revenue account should be 4 series. It is coming something else. I will verify and I will get back to you. Customer account data to revenue account credit. Customer account data to revenue account credit. And cost of goods account data to cost of units means inventory value. It is credit. So here customer account data to revenue account credit and cost of goods account data to inventory issue. That is, inventory issue is called in the system cost of units invoiced credit. This 250 worth of material is going out, my inventory value will be decreased, and this is I'm going to receive money from the customer $400 and the revenue account is 400 and the cost of value is 250. The difference between these two is a profit. Profit will be represented in credit. In P&L side, it is credit. Okay, fine. Yeah. Any doubts, please? Anyone? I will verify like your system. Someone asked me about uh, his system. I will verify. But before that, anyone
Yeah.
has any doubt?
Satya sir, one doubt.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this sales order process now, this is the menu bar. So,
Yeah.
what all specific like tabs we have to look so that we can, if PO process is there, what all tabs, and if
Hmm.
SO is there, what all tabs. So so it will be like sequence wise.
So see, it is very difficult to learn one by one. Means whatever the way I am teaching, try to
Okay,
practice positive
okay,
scenarios. That is happy
okay,
pass. After 1 month, you can play with the system. After one
okay,
month,
okay,
you can play with the system and let me know. I am not able to understand this one. I am not able to do this one. I will try to explain you. But
okay,
currently, try to focus on happy paths. Okay,
okay, okay. Yeah,
fine. Because there is charges, maintain charges. There are taxes. All these things,
okay,
one by one, I need to
okay,
explain you. But line
okay,
discount, line discounts will not be covered because this is a
okay,
part of logistics.
okay. Right.
But if
Okay.
anyone is asking, I will show you, but I will not explain you all those things.
Okay, okay, no issues.
Okay, even it is manufacturing related, if you ask me, I will give you clarification, but I'm not going to
Okay.
teach all those things.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, sure.
sure. Any more questions, please? Anyone?
I have got
Hi, sir.
Yeah, yes, please. Can anyone like speak your name and yeah,
yeah.
Sribhatra. Yeah,
The credit. See,
yeah, Ravikant.
is to sir,
Yeah, tell me, Ravikant.
sir. This it is credited to deferred revenue account.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, your voice is breaking, Ravikant. I will verify that deferred revenue
So
account where it is. Yeah,
that's a balance sheet item, sir.
yeah, yeah. So I will verify that one where it is triggering that like a deferred revenue account. Actually, it should be a revenue account. Always, it should be a P&L account. Am I right?
If it is a regular revenue account, it is a profit and loss account revenue account.
Yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, if it is a deferred revenue account, it will be a balance sheet item, sir.
yeah. But actually, where it is hitting, I need to verify because it should not be in
Okay.
regular scenario. It should be always revenue account, but not a deferred revenue. Am I right? If I'm
Yeah.
selling this item, yeah, I will verify and I will get back to you tomorrow on that one. Yeah.
Sir, in your demo system, you see on the left hand side, after finance and operations, we see where we are after finance, where we are current. This is
Your voice is
my,
breaking.
I'm not,
Your your voice is breaking. Sorry, I'm not getting your voice clearly. So here, yeah. What is your question, Ravikant?
Looks like you have internet issues with you.
Yeah. So yeah,
So,
someone else is
can
speaking.
I?
Yeah. Yes. Please. Yeah.
Sai here. Satya, I have a question. So, I mean, I had went through some of the information videos. So, I had like it's a contract should be created. Is that the main like contract is nothing but a sales force? Sorry, a sales order.
Contract.
What is the difference between contract and sales order? Is it the same?
I did not get you the contract. Can you please explain me the
So
behind the
if you
screen
want
exactly?
to start, I mean, start a business with the customer, so if you'll have some contracts and all, like, right? So
So
this
that is
many,
actually
uh,
that is project management and accounting. If you have a project related, then it is a project contract. Contract will be there.
Like trade agreement, maybe.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
talking about
yeah,
trade
exactly.
agreement.
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
So yeah, so one is like if you want the contract and everything, that is a module called project management and accounting. In that you can have a contract and everything. It is available.
Okay.
It is a separate module.
That
It is a
that actually, I mean, that maybe the source point, that starting point will be a project management, but anyway, you will
yes,
be ending up with sales order invoicing again for that,
yes,
or is
yes,
it
yes.
completely going to
Yeah,
be
in the
different?
in that also it will be like a project against. We can create a purchase orders, we can create a sales orders, we can do all those things, but that is completely project based. This
Okay,
is
okay.
that is service industry. Majorly service industry is because service industries I need to validate based on the project profitability, or I need to calculate. So in that case, contract and project is most important. But whereas if it is a distribution company or manufacturing company, it is not
Hmm.
required. It is not required. B2B
Oh,
companies. Yeah. Okay.
okay, okay. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone else, I think, Priyavatra, you are asking something.
Yeah, so I was telling like the difficult to understand the account credit versus debit. I was
Hmm, hmm,
trying to recall with your commerce terminology, like what comes in, what goes out,
hmm,
where
hmm,
I try to fit in with the sales order accounting that you just talk
hmm,
about.
hmm.
It's little bit reverse basically, so that's why I
See,
was
see
little bit
here.
confused. See,
I will tell you. I will tell you here. I
yeah.
understand your concerns. So
Hmm.
balance sheet. Whatever I told you, debit means what comes in. Credit means what goes out. This is for balance sheet. So it is clear. Like this is asset and this is asset. So it is clear. Am I right? Any confusion?
Yes.
These two.
No.
But these
No.
two are P&L side. These two are P&L side. It is, you need to imagine quite opposite.
Okay.
This is quite opposite. It is P&L side because trial balance is equal to trial balance is equal to balance sheet plus profit and loss account, profit and loss. This should be always zero. How it will become zero? Here it is positive. It should be negative here. Am I right?
Yeah. Correct.
So it is the revenue, whatever you are receiving money, revenue, it is a credit. It is quite opposite for this behavior. Then you can
Okay.
easily understand.
Okay.
That is the reason I have given example like x plus for mathematics mathematics people. I have told like x plus something is equal to y and x equal to y minus something. So it is quite opposite. Balance sheet and P&L, it is quite opposite. So this is vice versa. Oppositely, you need to imagine. Then it will be
Okay.
easy for you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. It is very good question because if you are a mathematics guy, definitely will confuse about debits and credits. You need to be very much clear. So you need to put your efforts in front of the mirror, sit like stand in front of the mirror and try to speak about debits and credits yourself. Even though you are in your home, your wife or mother are like speaking, laughing at you, don't bother about that one. Try to speak in front of the mirror like what is debit and what is credit, and write down. So in some of the sessions, whenever I'm providing training in classroom sessions, training sessions, what I did, I have given imposition to my students also. I have given imposition to write down 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, because I'm behave like a teacher now. So in classroom sessions, I will discuss and I can understand the face persons whether they are able to understand or not. Based on that, I will ask. But in the online sessions, there is only one point minus point. I cannot view your like face how it is, but it is your responsibility. You need to learn. Okay, fine. Anything else, anyone? So before one
Okay.
person is some problem, I will give you a permission. Like before that, anyone has any doubt? I will give
No, yeah, Satya, it was me. I had the problem, Priyabrat, but I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I rectified. That is only the organization I didn't choose properly.
Oh, okay, okay, fine, fine. No issues. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, anyone, please?
Yeah,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Uh, Hello.
Yeah, please.
Sir, yesterday you talked about the purchase order. So
Yeah.
I created one. So
Okay.
everything was okay. I got a product receipt, everything. But when I'm
Uh,
clicking on the voucher, it's showing
uh,
nothing.
okay, fine.
Voucher transaction is not showing.
Yeah, got it. So for that, I'm showing you now general ledger. So write down the path, general ledger, periodic tasks, subledger journal entries. I'm writing down the path, general ledger, periodic tasks, subledger journal entries not yet transferred. There will be lying here. You can select this one and click on transfer now. Then voucher will be shown. So let me
Okay,
write
sir.
down the path, general ledger, periodic tasks, subledger journal entries not yet transferred. You need to click that one. Then if you click on that one, like you need to select that whatever it is there, click on transfer now. Click on transfer now. Immediately it will be shown in the voucher. Actually, there is a bad job. It is taking some time. Sometimes it may take 1 minute, it may take 1 hour, it may take 10 minutes. There is a bad jobs. So it may not be immediately impacted. Then you can come here and you need to click on transfer now. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, when I'm creating the vendor, so
Hmm.
I created a vendor, but in the invoice and delivery, in the offset
Huh.
account,
Huh.
account type is ledger, but the offset
Okay.
account is not coming. But I
Huh.
have checked in other vendors, the offset account is by default, there are some account is mapped. But
Okay.
when I'm
Fine.
creating a new one, the offset account is
Yeah.
not showing.
Sure. So for that, accounts payable. Give me a second. It was stuck. 1 second, please. So in the vendor account, you can map offset account. So let me go to accounts payable module. Vendors, all vendors. For in general, we will not map any offset account. That is not a best practice. Usually we will not map. But for some vendors, yes, we can map. Suppose if we go to this vendor account,
For this account, this vendor is there. I have checked.
I will show you. So if you select the vendor account, there is offset account. It is mapping in the downside. Give me a minute. I will show you. Here offset account, invoice and delivery offset account. If you map, it will populate this account.
So what is an offset account?
Actually, I'm purchasing from this company always some expenses items like printing and stationery, water bottles, or A4 stationery, pens, notebooks, and everything. Then I want to map automatically offset account like this. Then automatically, whenever you are doing a invoice journal, offset account will be populated automatically. Offset account means contra account, that is expenses account.
Okay. Thank you.
So there
So
only for a new vendor, I cannot map. It's not allowing to map it. So
if you click
where
on edit, it
second,
will. If you click on
so it
edit,
was not
you can.
allowing. That was the issue.
Okay, fine. So you are talking about here. It is not allowing you. Am I
Yes,
right?
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
yes, sir. Yes.
So one more here. Give me a second. Default setup, invoice tab, setup, default accounts.
Okay.
Usually, regularly we will not map this one. We'll map in the transaction like at the time of invoice, but you can map it. Look at this one. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Usually we will not map because during the transaction itself we'll map.
Okay.
Fine. For the new vendor you can map it, but that is
Thank you,
not
sir.
required at all. Yeah, welcome. Anything else, please? Anyone?
Sir, this is Kavya. I
Sir,
didn't understand that sales
Ah,
order lines. Can you explain?
sales order lines.
Yeah.
Uh, you mean to say, one second. So here sales orders. Okay, in this, suppose I'm just opening the existing sales order. Okay, what is your doubt here?
Sales order lines blocked that.
Hmm. So sales order lines here, this one or this one you are talking. You can click on
Down
add line.
parts.
Hmm?
Yeah. Uh,
You can click on add line. You can enter whatever you want.
okay. After posting,
Hmm.
we that updated sales order lines we got. No, sir, that I didn't understand.
Okay. Uh, while posting, you are talking about while posting packing slip.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So here, so while doing packing slip, pick and pack. You are doing pick and pack. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now, what is about here? Okay, what is your doubt here? Yeah, Kavya. What is your doubt?
Yeah,
In
yes,
this?
sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
So if you need to select all, first you need to practice with all. Select all,
Okay.
okay, and then click
Hmm.
on OK. That's it. Click on OK for time being. First, you need to habituate this process. Later on, if you have any doubts, we can discuss.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, sir.
you need to select all. Always, you need to select all. Okay,
Ah,
and do the
okay.
practicing. So do practice like 1 or 2 days. Then, if you have any doubts, we'll discuss definitely later on.
Okay, sir. Hmm.
Okay.
Good
Thank you,
morning,
sir.
Someone
Mr.
else?
Satya.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
Arif.
yeah.
Actually, I have a small request. We
Yeah.
understand that if we ask the doubts which are off the topic, so
Hmm.
for few of friends are new to the dynamics, we understand that. So in the class, it is okay, but after the class,
Yeah,
please
yeah, you can
entertain
ask.
us for few questions.
No
Yeah,
issues. That is
yeah.
not an
Thank you,
issue because my
thank you. Yeah,
intention is during like 8 to 9. Please bear with
yes,
me
yes.
because new persons are confusing a lot. And if you
That
are
is correct.
asking
Yeah.
once 8 to 9 is completed after 9 o'clock, you can ask me any questions.
Okay, okay.
You can
Thank you
ask me.
so much
No
for
issues.
understanding.
No
Yeah,
issues. No
but
issues. That's fine.
yeah, yeah.
So
I
I'm
want to
not.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Reconciliation of chart of accounts, how it
Hmm.
can be done.
Chart of accounts reconciliation will not be there. It is reconciliation of foreign currency
Bank
valuation. Am I right?
no, there was one question like there is bank account reconciliation. So
Bank
there was,
account reconciliation. Okay,
yeah,
that
and
is
chart of
bank
account
reconciliation.
yeah,
You see, bank reconciliation. That is bank
yeah,
reconciliation. One of the
cash and
topic I
bank
will discuss
management.
with you in cash and bank
Yes,
management, bank accounts. So I need to explain you the topic. I will show you where it is
yes, yes.
available, but I cannot explain you now.
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
But actually, I know
So,
this, but I want to know,
uh,
is there anything like chart of accounts reconciliation or other
chart
kind
of
of
accounts.
reconciliation?
No. Chart of accounts reconciliation will not be there usually. Bank reconciliation.
Okay.
Here, if you go here, reconcile bank
Yeah, yeah,
reconciliation.
account reconciliation. Yeah, yeah, this I am aware of. But
Hmm.
there was one question like chart of account reconciliation or I don't know any other.
You can
I
get
don't
the info
remember.
more details because chart
Yeah.
of accounts reconciliation will not be there. Usually, it will not be
Okay.
a chart
And
of accounts. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
other than bank reconciliation, what are the kinds of
Foreign
reconciliation?
currency revaluation. Foreign currency revaluation and
Okay.
reconciliation will be happened. Suppose like vendor. So it is a
Mm-hmm.
accountant responsibility. Like whatever you have in your vendor account, whatever the balances are there, but vendor
Yeah.
also they will maintain your balances. Am I right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that is a manual reconciliation. Accountant they will do it. That is internal audit team also will they will verify, and accountants also they will do it. That is actually your copy and vendor account copy. You will take it and you need to click on click like this. That left side and right side. You need to have a two hard copies and you need to reconcile. That is
Okay.
reconciliation. Manual
Okay.
reconciliation with the vendor and customer also we need to do it. But ledger reconciliation, I did not
Yeah.
understand.
Ledger.
Account
Led.
reconciliation, huh?
Yeah. Chart of accounts. One person asked it actually, but
So you can ask
yeah.
him more questions like what is this chart of account reconciliation?
Yeah. But we have ledger reconciliation as well.
So if you want like in general ledger also foreign currency revaluation is there. Ledger reconciliation, I don't
Foreign
think so.
currency reconciliation. Okay.
Should be there, no, Satya. So what I see is like my reconciliation are of two types. One is automatic and manual. In
Uh,
manual, there are two types. One is at the account level. An account can be a vendor or a customer. And another is like at the general ledger level reconciliation. When anything you have created manually on the journal entries, you can do the settlement between those two transactions, right? Maybe,
so it is, yeah.
yeah.
Uh, so ledger reconciliation means here, see, there is one function called between the modules, then
Okay.
payroll versus ledger. And here it is project management accounting versus ledger, and this is like production also, maybe production and project. But if it is a trading, it will not be there as per my knowledge. But one more ledger reconciliation is there, I will tell you. That is vendor to ledger reconciliation. Here it is there. Look at this one. In inquiries and reports, I think it is in procurement and sourcing module. Here only 1 minute. It is a report kind of thing.
No, it should not be a report. It should be an a feature actually. If there is any
Second one, I think.
balance, yeah, it can actually post the adjustment entry also like that.
Adjustment entries also. So, okay. So I will tell you.
Here you
Understand.
have that option.
I will show
Maybe
you. I will show you.
accounting.
I will show
Okay,
you
okay.
whatever it is available. Vendor to ledger reconciliation is there. Okay, so that is vendor to ledger reconciliation, and the ledger reconciliation also it is available. Okay, so let me show you in general ledger. Give me a second. It is periodic tasks. I think here ledger reconciliation. 1 second.
I think inquiry and reports, right?
No, no, not that one. Period close. There will be ledger reconciliation. 1 minute.
Or is it the ledger settlements? The nomenclature is different here.
No, no, it is there exactly in the name. So
Okay,
okay,
okay.
1 second.
Maybe
Ledger.
the way we are asking the question was not correct.
No,
I think so.
no problem, no problem. So 1 second, I will there. So here, ledger reconciliation. Not this one. General ledger only. 1 minute. Yeah, ledger settlement. I think the word.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
This one only. I have
That one,
opened,
yes.
but yeah. This is ledger to ledger reconciliation.
Okay.
So if you are talking about this one, it is ledger settlements, ledger to ledger reconciliation. This is actually little bit old traditional old function, but this looks fire. It's not looks good to be frankly. Okay, the same form I will open once again with a small change, general to like general ledger parameters, general ledger parameters. This is a new form which is in D365, the ledger settlements. So you can enable this one advanced. Okay, you can map the accounts whatever it is there. You can map whatever the ledger accounts you want to do reconciliation. It is ledger settlement. Now look at the same form, the same, it is different completely now. This is a new form. This is a ledger settlement.
Okay.
So look and feel it will be easy.
Yes.
This is
Okay.
very nice. Yeah. Yes, please.
Yeah, this is how actually it was necessary for doing the reconciliation from date to
Yeah.
date and send some GL and
Yeah.
then get the
Yeah.
transaction into that
So
system.
this usually this will be done if you have any like I mean to say foreign transactions for ledger accounts will do the settlement usually. Or if you want, you can do adjustments whatever whatever you said, like some adjustments you did it, then you want to nullify, then you can do this one. Like a vendor settlement, customer settlement, this is ledger settlement.
Nothing but a reconciliation.
Yes, yes. It is settlement.
So
It
one,
was
one thing,
Prakash question, I think. I hope it's answered, Prakash. Sorry, I just got in.
Yeah, yeah. But is it okay? Someone
Yeah,
is asking.
yeah,
I will check with my friend regarding this, and I will come back
Okay.
again. Thank you
sir,
so
only
much.
one. Yeah, just I want to see the status.
Hmm.
Can you go back?
Hmm.
Can you, yeah, just show me the status, like. Okay, that means at the time of transaction, if suppose we receive it, the money or funds, so it will be settled, if I'm not
Yes,
wrong.
yes.
Okay, okay,
If you are
okay,
if you
okay.
are
Fine.
ledger to ledger, you can do the settlement. Then it will
Okay,
be
okay,
settled. Yeah.
okay, okay. Fine, fine. Thanks.
So this is actually
uh,
if I go just give me 1 second, please. I will tell you. So in the
Yeah.
customers, you are doing settlement, invoice versus payment. Am I
Okay.
right? In the
Yeah.
same manner, here also we are doing ledger to ledger,
Okay.
the same ledger.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
fine. Someone else is asking. Yeah,
Mr. Satya, yes, I have one question about
yeah.
yesterday's purchase order. We
Hmm.
click on update match status and match status. Actual, can you please
Hmm.
explain what is that actual?
So one is mass status means there are three functions. There are let me show you. You will understand those topics also coming soon,
Yeah,
not now. So if you
yeah,
go to parameters,
okay,
accounts payable parameters,
yeah, yeah.
there are match policies, matching invoice matchings.
Okay, I think that three-way matching, something like
Yes,
this.
two-way matching and three-way matching.
Okay.
So here
Yeah, yeah,
invoice
yeah. Okay,
variation. So if you
okay,
map three-way matching, then there is a function in this. One is total matchings, then
yeah,
price matching, and then charges matching.
yeah.
If you map it three-way matching, you need to
Okay,
update match first purchase order versus product receipt matching also done, and then invoice matching.
yeah,
Okay, fine.
okay,
Mr. Satya, last question
okay.
actually. Uh,
Yeah, yes, please.
yesterday I asked that one doubt, like, we are buying in dollars,
Hmm.
and it is 75 rupees, and after 3 months I will close it in ERP, then it will
Hmm.
be 70 rupees. So where will
Hmm.
this 5 rupees will go? So at least if you show the
So,
navigation also, that will be fine.
so first thing is you need to run the foreign currency evaluation. That is in accounts payable. If it is
Okay,
a purchases, then it is a periodic tasks, foreign currency evaluation. You need to execute. Once it is
okay,
executed, it will impact in the general ledger. In general ledger setup, it will hit to this accounts like unrealized gain, realized loss, unrealized gain, unrealized loss. So we will not keep up to 3 months waiting. We'll run every month. Every month we'll
okay,
run. At that time, it will post to unrealized gain and loss. Means
okay.
you are telling that 3 months after 3 months, but not three
Yeah,
months. We'll wait. We'll execute every month.
every month.
What is
Every,
the profit and
okay,
loss we need to enter? So those things will be updated. Once it is paid in the last month, it will be posted to these accounts.
okay. So the difference will be posted here. What you mean?
Yes, exactly.
The
One is
loss,
vendor
the loss.
account,
Yeah.
another one is P&L account.
Okay, profit and loss. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, great. Okay, thank you, sir.
you're welcome. Anyhow, a detailed explanation will be there. It is 1 hour or more than 1 hour session. I need to explain you all what it is.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, sure.
Anyone? Any more questions, please?
Yes, sir. I had a question
Yeah.
regarding in the notes itself.
Uh,
Earlier, you were saying like we need to think in the reverse way for this debit credit thing. Does
yes.
that
In
mean
P&L side.
debit? Will the
Yeah.
debit and credit will these terms changing? I mean, select debit. What comes in will be changing, or
Actually, now see the golden rules are rules. One is debit means what comes in, credit means what goes out. Another rule is debit the receiver and credit the giver. This is another rule. One more rule, debit expenses and losses, credit incomes and revenue. Three golden rules. So here it is your money is going out, but it is debit. Suppose T expenses, travel expenditure. This is expenses. It is representing in opposite. Income is showing credit. Whereas here balance sheet side debit should be more. debit is a healthy condition. Here, debit is a not in a healthy condition. This is balance sheet. Balance sheet. This is P&L side. This is personal account. Okay. So here behavior is completely different from this one. Got it? Here you are expecting more debits, whereas here you are expecting more credits. Revenue is representing credit. Got it?
Still little confused.
Yeah,
But
as I told you, this side debit should be there, balance sheet. There is a debit. But this is revenue, it is showing minus, so that it will become net value 0. So P&L side, revenue account is a P&L side. It is showing credit.
okay.
To put your efforts and try to understand. But I totally agree with you, your confusion, because whenever I am learning also I struggled a lot. But we can learn. It's not a complex. P&L side, more credit should be there, and balance sheet side, more debit should be there.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
So rather than all these things, I told you like what comes in, credit means what goes out. In P&L side, you need to think oppositely. Simply. Then it will become easy for you. If you look at this one only, now revenue account is income, am I right? It is quite opposite. Okay, here this side you need to think quite oppositely. Debit means it is going out, credit means coming, your revenue. If you like that, forget about these all rules. If you are non-commerce background guy, it is very difficult for you to remember all these rules. That's why I'm removing. I'm telling you like debit means what comes in, credit means what goes out. You can apply for balance sheet side. Quite opposite, think in P&L side. Quite opposite, this one. Then you can understand easily. Revenue is debit, revenue is credit, and expenses is debit. Okay, fine, try. And if you still have any confusion, let me know tomorrow. Okay,
Okay, sir.
tomorrow
Okay,
means
sir.
again
Thank you.
Monday. Yeah, welcome.
Sure, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, welcome. Anything else, anyone, please?
Satya, do we have a session tomorrow?
No, next Monday.
Okay,
It is
so
Monday to
Monday to
Friday.
okay,
Yeah.
sure.
So
All right.
for US people, it is Sunday to Thursday, Sunday night to Thursday night for USA people.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Satya.
You're welcome. Anything else? If nothing, then we can wind up for the session today. We'll connect once again Monday morning 8 a.m. IST. Okay, see you all. Bye. Most probably Monday will be given a new link. Probably I'll ping in the group, WhatsApp group. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Satya.
Welcome.
Thanks, Satya. Thanks, everyone. Good day.
Yeah, welcome.